Fast and Furious 9. So, Dominic Toretto has finally retired. He's finally got what he always wanted. He's got Letty alive and well, her memories restored, and he's got this lovable baby, his son that obviously you remember Fast and Furious 8 that Elena had. He's now got this farm, he's retired, he's given up the whole high life, the fast cars, everything. He's finally decided, that's it, enough is enough, I've reached my middle age now, I need to retire. And finds himself teaching his little boy how to be a mechanic. But his retirement is interrupted when Miss Nobody loses a very vital asset, which I can't go into. Fair warning before I continue, this does have spoilers. So if you haven't seen the trailer yet, watch the trailer before I do this review. If you don't want to know anything, then don't watch it, because this has a little bit of spoilers in it. So after everything that's happened, basically, he finds himself, the asset's gone missing, and he needs his team back. He needs Letty, he needs Ted, he needs Roman, and also Ramsey to come back, and they find themselves, they're coming back and telling them that the asset's gone, they need to go and find out where Mr. Nobody is. They go and find his last location, and find out that the guy that's basically doing all this is Dominic Toretto's big bad brother, Jacob Toretto. Dom's brother. Nobody saw that coming. I know you're thinking, what? Dom didn't have a brother. Watch the film and it will go into it, because people were completely shocked. So they find themselves that Dominic Toretto's brother is as bad as him. This is Dom's greatest challenge, someone that's exactly like him, from the same family. I do love how they do this, because it goes into a lot more about where Jacob come from and explains in the film. It also goes into detail about Dominic Toretto's father's crash. Now, if you remember from Fast and Furious, the first one, he told Brian his father died in a derby race. They go a little bit more into this in the film, and you find out a lot more about what happened and how it happened, and it goes into a lot more detail, which I kind of like. So Dominic Toretto's brother, Jacob Toretto, is a spy. Well, he's like spy / assassin. He's working with an evil villain, an evil billionaire psychopath, kind of, that's got Cypher. Now, Cypher is back in this. Cypher is the asset that was taken, and apparently she's leaking information to this man to basically, he's trying to take over the world. Jacob's aim is this super weapon by the government, which nobody kept in, basically that's supposed to destroy financial stocks, destroy power, cripple the economy so that he can take over. If you cripple a country's economy, take away their power and with everything they need to survive, you control them. And that's what Jacob and his secret team really want. So the Fast team have to come back. Dominic has to bring back his family. There's a real message of family again, this, as you know, from the Fast and Furious team. He has to come and stop Jacob and reason with him and stop him taking over and trying to destroy the world with this weapon that will cripple countries. You know, for a Fast and Furious film, it was, you know, I'm not saying it was bad, it was good, but it was disappointing. This is a Fast and Furious film, and I've never walked out of it and gone, well, that was okay. You know what I mean? I've never done that before. So I was a little bit disappointed by this. Let's start with the cast. You've got Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto with, obviously, Michelle Rodriguez, Letty. They're together. They're happy. I like the chemistry. There's much more about their relationship they go into in the film. Their bounce back off each other is great. Their acting chemistry is amazing. There's a real value of family in it. And also, Letty is like his rock. She's the person that reasons with him, and you see a lot more of them in this. It's brilliant. You've also got Tyrese. You've also got Tyrese Gibson, who plays Roman Pierce. I love Tyrese Gibson. I think he's hilarious, but in this, he's starting to get really annoying and irritating now. He's driving me nuts. Like, in the first 3 films, 4th film, 5th film, 6th film, yeah, he's funny. 7 and 8 is starting to get annoying now. His jokes are just getting really annoying now. They're not even funny anymore. Some of them are alright, but some of them just absolutely get on my nerves. I'm thinking, okay, just give it a rest. You know, either come up with some new material or change what he's doing. So he's alright in it. There are some funny moments, kind of. They do go way too far with the comedy and push it so much for laughs. It's insane. You've also got Jordan Brewster, who plays Mia. Mia is back in the Fast and Furious team, which we didn't expect. The problem I have with it is Mia's introduction could have been a bit better than what we were expecting. Basically, the way the fans saw this is not what they got. How do I describe this without spoiling it? The way that the thing that the fans were expecting to happen in a way they wanted it to happen was not presented in the way they wanted it. And they expected this and they got that. That's all I'm going to say. It was a bit disrespectful. If everybody who's watched the film will know the moment I'm talking about. Why the world are they still including this in it? It's finished. We've had it. Why do you continue to believe this is happening in the story? It makes no sense. They had a perfect opportunity. They completely fucked up. This is how annoyed I am. They fucked up the opportunity they had to do that moment that everyone was expecting. And we didn't get it, which again takes my rating down because I really wanted that to happen. Yes, it would have been emotional, but for goodness sake, why didn't it happen? So I was a bit really annoyed at that, really, to be fair. Charlize Theron, now you remember Cypher from Fast and Furious 8. My God, she was terrifying. Like, especially, everybody will still remember the scene where she's holding the cute little toddler in her arms with a loaded gun. You know, it absolutely scared the crap out of my girlfriend. It scared the crap out of my friends. Everybody was freaked out by her character. She was the scariest villain in Fast and Furious because she wanted to kill a baby. You know what I mean? It's like, what the you know what I mean? You sick freak. And she was a sick freak. The thing she did in the film was crazy. And that's what we loved about her character. There was a fear element to her. She was bloody terrifying. In this film, they completely missed the point. Like, where everyone's expecting that to have her, she could have used a lot more of her. Cypher was made to be terrifying, and in this, they didn't use her enough. Yes, her comeback was brilliant, but the way they could have given her more screen time. They could have given her more lines. It was just, you know, it was a bit ridiculous. So you've got Ludacris who comes back as Tej. His inventions are brilliant. His comedy's great. The back and forth with Roman Pierce was okay in some parts, but again, a bit irritating. And there was a stupid moment. I mean, come on. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is a spoiler. Sorry about this. The space thing was really good. I actually liked that. I thought that was really, really good. But if you're gonna go for... They had so many times where they were having like a near-miss deaths. Not saying which character it was, but there were so many times when they presented and went down a journey that this was going to happen, and then they just made a joke. They made a dick joke out of it. Like, what was the point of including it if you're going to take the piss? That's what the point I was making. Is I was like, no, that doesn't work. So that's another thing that annoyed me. It's like if you're going to present a sort of apocalyptic thing, go through with it. Don't make the joke out of it. Don't make a dick out of it. Go through with it. So I didn't really like that either. You've also got Natalie Emmanuel, who returns as Ramsey. She's great. I love her character. She's funny. There's a lot more to her again. Oh my gosh, there is a really funny moment with this character I won't spoil in this film, and it is goddamn hilarious because I was laughing my head off. My girlfriend was crying, absolutely crying with laughter. Helen Mirren is back as well in this, and there's some secret characters that I can't reveal. And let's talk about John Cena. Oh, from wrestler to movie star. He's really good as an actor. I never thought he'd be brilliant an actor, but I've seen him now in loads of things. When he first made his first debut in Bumblebee, I was like, hey, will it work? But actually, he's really good. And in this one, he's fantastic. Him versus Vin Diesel, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, come on, their chemistry was amazing. Their bounces off was fantastic. Their fighting was incredible. And stunts, really good. The stunts were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And then finally, spoilers, if you haven't seen the trailer, watch the trailer. He's back. Han has returned. How in the hell is... When I first watched it, I was like, what? We saw him crash. So it's just like, whoa, you know what I mean? I mean, Sung Kang returns as Han. He's connected in this as well. There's a huge connection to why he is back. I can't reveal that, but it's brilliant. It is really good. So here's the things I had a problem with it. They lost the fear element. They lost the danger element. And it's called Fast and Furious, not the Furious Spies. This is the issue I had. It's about cars. And they lost the element of fast cars. There was hardly any fast cars in Fast and Furious. I'm sorry it's laughable, but how could you fuck that up? How could you fuck that up? Like, I don't understand. There was too much James Bond stuff crammed into this. Way too much James Bond stuff crammed into this. And it just, it just lost the element. Like, some of it was good, don't get me wrong. I thought some of the James Bond stuff worked, and some of it, no, it didn't. The villain was an idiot. Absolutely terrible. Didn't like him. Annoying. You think they're a psychopath, not this guy. This guy was idiotic, absolutely idiotic. Cypher, again, could have got more screen time. I thought the jokes were pushed a little bit too much. What else? The technology was okay. I like the technology. Stunts were great. I did like the flashbacks. There's a lot of flashbacks in this that connect the story. Don't get me wrong, the story's great. The story's brilliant. I don't have a problem with the story. I have a problem with the way they introduced it and the way they did it. And I have a problem with certain moments they included that fans were expecting and didn't happen. So overall, it's fun. Okay, I can't give this a higher rating than 2 because for a Fast and Furious film, and I hate to say this because I'm a massive fan of Fast and Furious, it was disappointing. And it was okay. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't a fuck you film, but it was disappointing. So for all those reasons, I've got to give Fast 9 2 stars. Maybe you disagree with me, maybe you liked it. Let me know in the comment section just below this video. I think if they were going forward for the new one, they need to look back at what they did and see that this film was not the way to go with it. They could have done so much more with it. What's really annoyed me the most is this moment they've not done, which could mess up future Fast and Furious films. If they'd done it like they were supposed to do it, there wouldn't be a problem. And again, there was a part of there was an end credit scene, by the way, which was good. Oh yeah, I love the end credit scene. And the way they kind of ended the film, not going too much in, I wish they'd done it differently. So anyway, if you like this video, please click the thumbs up button just below the screen. Have a comment, see what you think. If you did agree with me, what did you not like about it? What annoyed you? And did you enjoy it? Let me know in this comment section. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up. And if you want to see any more of my movie reviews, then subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good week, and I will see you in my next movie review.